Hi, welcome to 40 Lessons in 40 Years. My name is Boluwatife David. People call me Mr. Focus, and I'm also the people's coach. Lesson 35. Do not be addicted to late hour work. Create urgency early. Now, at the earliest stage of my career, I used to do something that wasn't so good. I always delay work till it was almost too late. So if you give me a project that I'm supposed to submit next week, even though you are giving me like 2-3 weeks notice, I for one reason or the other would keep pushing the project forward till it is almost like 1 or 2 days to the project submission. Then I'll start rushing myself. Now, what this thing was doing for me at the time, unconsciously, was I was creating an unnecessary high. It was almost like that moment of rush, and you have that adrenaline rush, and you're just in everything to meet up with the target. And when you eventually meet, you say, "Yes, I made it," right? And then in that moment, it became almost addictive. That this became how I was dealing with every project. It wasn't until later that I sat down to audit my life that I realized that this was creating unnecessary pressure for me. It was affecting my ability to sleep, because when I was supposed to be sleeping, I'm working on this thing that was already, a deadline project. And I thought to myself that I needed to stop this thing. And I thought about how I could stop it. And that was when I realized that the way to stop late hour work is to create a sense of urgency early. So on the first note, every time I get a new project, I was going to promise a colleague of mine to say, "I will submit this project to you on XYZ date. And if I don't, I am going to owe you XYZ in terms of money," right? The more I compel myself this way to find a way to do work earlier than I was doing it before, the more I was able to create urgency for myself. That wasn't based on the timeline of the project itself, but it was based on what I created for myself. Before long, I started making adjustments. And guess what? I realized that I had more peace in my life, the pressure in my life reduced, and I was also able to do more important work that I have left undone, because now I had more control of my time and I can use it at my own pace. So my admonition to you today is, don't be that person that is always delaying work to the last minute. Yes, I know that it comes with some form of euphoria and ecstasy, right? But you want to be in control so that you can reduce the pressure in your life, you can have more control over your time, and then you can also manage your health in a better way. If you look at your work life and it's almost looking chaotic, the chances are high that you are not doing the work that you need to do at the right time. Because I recognize that there is no work in itself that is meant to be urgent. A work only becomes urgent when it is not done at the right time. If you take your time to do the important work at the right time, you are going to have less urgent work to worry yourself about, and by that, you reduce pressure in your life and you gain more control.